Welcome, Power, Season 5, Episode 4, Second Chances Recap. Ghost and Tommy right now are having conflict once Ghost is now being informed Teresi is out of jail. 50 doesn't know what's going on, and, Ghost wants to keep Kanan in the dark as much as possible, even though they're supposed to be on the same team and everybody's supposed to share everything. Ghost is still keeping it 100. You can't share everything just yet. Ghost and Kanan comes up with a plan to put Tommy in a position where the Italians will have to sever their ties with him. And this is where they feel they can have control of the situation, where Tommy don't mess around and tell Teresi something that he doesn't need to know. Tommy's bonding with Teresi as he's learning about family history and all of these different things that Teresi's teaching him, thinking that this is the dad he never had, and finally he has some type of legacy or something that he knows about the history of his family. Dre is learning the position he's in is not a very good one with the Jimenez family. With the brother that doesn't like him, Diego, jealous over the sister's attachment to Dre. This has become a major problem as Dre is trying to grow the company and would if he wouldn't have the distractions of the brother. So he has to complain to her about the fact that the brother is ruining the relationship of the business they have together. Tasha is back having coping issues with Rayna's death as Ghost is trying to deny facing these issues alone. She just cannot and don't feel up to going to this banquet for this, trying to raise funds for this center that they have. Teresi is welcomed back with open arms as everybody is brought in, right, to welcome him in. Ghost embarrasses himself when he sees Rayna's image in the crowd, and he rushes out to the crowd to go see her, and she's not there. That's not her. He refuses to face what's happening with his daughter as he's in no condition to function as far as working, and getting the job done. He's turned to the bottle, and this is how he just grieves in silence, not as a family, separate. And Ghost once again turns it on Tasha that this happened because of Tasha. This whole season he's been dumping everything on Tasha, pushing her away as he's been pushing everybody else away. But he's blaming Tasha for not making her speech, and this is why he failed at it, because she should have been there to pull the weight. Meanwhile, Councilman Rashard is in here trying to right the ship. He's trying to run for governor, and James is not making it look easy on him. So he brings in Andre, the kid that he saved off the streets, so they can have another angle to look at this thing and put a smile and a turn on the personality as he tries to right this ship so they can get the funding. And right now, Ghost is not the best at his interest right now. Dre is it. Angela and the feds put the squeeze on the new boss of the Toro Locos, who is very soft and weak, and so weak that he caves and give up to Jimenez. And on their way back, Diego and his sister are detained and arrested as the feds rushed them right before they got on the plane to head back to Mexico. The U.S. government intervenes, mainly the guy that was sleeping with Angela, who he just met, comes in and frees the Jimenez family right from the start, as the sister want them to keep Diego in and let her go because Diego always hurts the family business. So Cristobal is very worried that they're going to lose control of this whole thing because now they find out that Jimenez is on the run. Ghost and Tommy then would run up on them and take them down because it'd be too much heat for the Jimenez to do anything. So to ensure that, Dre has a sure-proof plan. As Mock and Sachs continue to harass this lawyer for whatever reason, his ruling should have been back by now and he should be allowed to be a lawyer by now, but this is a television show. And right now, they have a search warrant in his home for the death of an agent that was missing. Now he knows that Tommy killed this agent in his home, which causes more problems for him because he doesn't want to lose his daughter. That's the only thing that's on his mind. And the pressure is on. Well, as you can see from this scene, Ghost and Tasha are having a final fight before she finally has the courage now to leave Ghost. She is tired of him pushing everybody away, and he's not dealing with the situation. He's only making it worse, and she just can't take it no more. She's moving. Mock, who's been embarrassed, still wants to embarrass Proctor, the lawyer. Him and Sachs, they look more like cartoon characters than actual people in the law. Now they've turned these people into just complete other cartoon characters who are just breaking the law and abusing it just to try to harass this one guy because he embarrassed them in court. Dre accepts the position of the role to ensure that Ghost won't roll up on them. He takes the role to be the additional face for the funding program for the center for Ghost's daughter, Rayna, in her memory. And one of his best performances that he has delivered in his early, endeavors here on the show. This is one of Dre's best moments as a character. Now this brings Ghost in a situation he never wanted to be in. Now Councilman Tate this was the final straw. And he will deal with Councilman Tate now. In a way that Councilman Tate probably never thought or dreamed would ever happen. He will not forgive or forget what Tate did in this situation. As predicted, 50's plan of sending these misfits and to do a job where they're supposed to shoot blanks just to scare the guys and pull off, these idiots decide to grow a brain and they're going to use live ammo. As it was obvious this was going to happen from the jump, they make it a reality. Kanan has to show up and execute them as one of the bosses on the streets right now was hit. And Kanan comes in and has to kill the two idiots for blowing everything. Now this creates a huge problem. Kanan gets brought in to be trusted because he came in and took these guys out and tells them something that Kanan didn't even know that was told. And it helps his situation out tremendously with Teresi's family. They thought, because Tommy and them lied to him, the boss, and told him that the drug beef was over. And Kanan said, no, it isn't. Now that puts Tommy's life and the other guy who vouched for him in it's a very thin line what's going to happen now. This internal affairs detective is determined to catch Angela Valdez committing some type of crime She thinks Angela's dirty, and there's nothing that can be done about it with anybody. She's gonna find out who did what. And finally, Angela returns the ghost. After she feels hurt and betrayed by another guy she screwed in one day, now she returns back to Ghost, where she knows she had it good. And now she probably got wind that Tasha's out of the picture. Now here she is, running to his aid. Yet again. So what is this, round 2 or 3 with these two? But now she's got a criminal investigation on her back, and Ghosts have other situations brewing against him, and everybody's waiting to see what Kanan's new move is. As next episode should be explosive because the build up is already there. Now we're almost at the tilting point. See y'all next time, and don't forget to subscribe and follow the playlist that's in the corner. And I'm out.